Just being honest, I definitely feel a little bit nervous. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie. Welcome to my channel. If you're not new here, welcome back, family. This vlog is usually about raising myself while I'm raising my almost 4-year-old daughter, but today we're doing a quick get ready with me. I had to bring the camera out, y'all. Today is my very first speaking engagement as a social media strategist. Get into it. Really excited. I've got the entire day. It is, it's 9:35 a.m. right now. I had a medium slow, medium paced morning, which is like always good. I started my freelance social media strategist business about 2 months ago now, and it has really been kicking off. I already have a bit of a social media presence. As you guys know, you guys either found me on here, or most of you have found me from my Instagram and come over this way. But I do hold community space over on my Instagram for single mothers who are struggling with single motherhood, struggling with realigning with themselves, as well as single mothers who are coming out of toxic relationships. I came out of focusing strictly on myself and centering myself in all of my content to wanting to help others do the same. I know that I want to build community, and community cannot be all about me all the time. So I stepped back and started my freelance business, and it is really like, whoa, like I've hit the ground running with it. And I'm like really proud of myself for doing that, because I just didn't know what else I wanted to do. I just knew that I did not want to go back into 9-to-5 regular job. Not just yet. I mean, I'm never ruling it out, but it's just not feasible for me right now, mentally, emotionally, and the things that I want to be able to be available to do with my daughter. Fast forward to today, I'm doing my first speaking engagement. I'm actually going to be speaking for the host, who is Women's Within. They are a nonprofit organization. I think they're a leg of the Whitaker group, but specifically the Women's Within, they hold a bunch of events for women to come together, and it's just basically a collective. So each time there's an event, you're definitely like a lunch and learn. You're there to learn something, experience something, part of the culture, and just like meet awesome women who are doing things here in Charlotte. So I'm like beyond honored that they reached out and wanted to work with little old me. So the ultimate goal of my presentation today is to really walk through the importance of a story identifying the story, and then making sure that they all leave there being able to identify their target audience, like down to the very smallest detail. I think a lot of people get on social media and are just like posting, post, and then one, they run out of content because you don't know what else to post because you've just been posting whatever you're seeing is trending, and two, you don't know who you're speaking to. I want my workshop today to answer a couple of those questions and lead them to understanding that it is important to get a content strategy, but it's most important, first of all, to identify your story, what type of story you're telling, and also how to get people to engage with that story, as well as identifying who you are speaking to. So this is the website that I created with Wix. I had a different website originally. It was just a combination of like the education space that I've come from, and I combined it with the new space, which is the obviously the strategy business. But I took all of that down, and I'm only displaying the strategy business on my website right now. So that's the cover page, and then these are the services here that I offer now. And then the last page is just some digital downloads. I only have one right now, but more are coming for sure as I just collect what my clients are in need of and what other people who are following me and are, potential clients, what they need. I'll be building that digital downloads page up. So I recently updated my services to include many more services than just my content strategy, because one, I want to make sure that I'm accessible in two ways. One, the price. If I was only charging for content strategy, in order for me to make my goal finance of the month or whatever, I obviously have to keep my content strategy at a higher price point so that I'm not taking on 55 clients just to, make half or make my entire goal. The second way I want it to remain accessible is that not everyone needs a content strategy right away, right? Sometimes you need baby steps, or you've already have a content strategy and you just need a social media manager, or you already have content strategy, or you can do content strategy on your own if you buy my digital download, and you really just need help with content creation ideas. So I ended up expanding my services to include 4 things instead of 1. So the first is being content consultation. So I look over your platform of choice for you, and then we'll just go over what your goals are. We'll discuss that, and then I'll then give you feedback on what you need to be doing on your social in order to meet that goal. The second service would then be the content strategy. Of course, it's where I create a full brand formalization content strategy for you, top to bottom. And then we have 3 meetings with each other, the initial, the middle, and then the final. And then we create 5 pieces of content top to bottom together. Then the part of the new package is a content creation package. In that one, I put together a package that includes 20 unique niche related content ideas just for you. And everything's included, like your copy, down to the music if you'd like, and then also captions written out for you. So I feel like a lot of people will probably jump on that one. And then the last package that I offer is the social media manager. This is going to be offered though in really limited quantity. I just only want to maybe take on 2 accounts every 6 months or so, just because of the time that takes, and it's just me and my kid, and I'm already drowning. So I just wouldn't rather not commit to something that I know that I can't give my 100% to. So that will definitely come on a basis of people would apply for that. I would see if that is the type of work I'm trying to take on, and just I'd be really selective about that. But yeah, so now instead of offering 1 service, I offer 4 services, and I updated that on my website. If you're interested in any of these services, I would be elated to meet you, to talk with you, to discuss any of these with you, and then see how we can work together. So definitely visit my website, and I'll talk to you soon, hopefully. Get this, the event is actually oversold. That is freaking crazy. Right, so I'm wearing this. You can't tell, like, do I want to leave it out or do I want to tuck it in? I feel like the shirt is definitely, if I tuck it in, it's just going to be way too big, way too oversized. And then my scent is going to be this fall fave. It's just Billet d'Eau Bal d'Afrique coming back. I haven't worn this literally probably since last fall. I just don't like it in the summertime. All right, so because I'm so kind of dressed down, because I'm so kind of dressed down, I was going to just wear these heels with this outfit, which I feel like I might, but it's a little chilly outside. I was just looking at my toes and seeing like what it's giving. It's giving at home. It's giving very DIY. So I'm going to wear these sneakers, these Converse, and I feel like that's gonna go, right? It's gonna be cool. Like, hey guys, listen to what I'm saying. Okay, so we are almost at the event. Hopefully there's parking because that's gonna be annoying. It's kind of chilly outside, but I'm okay. I ended up actually going with the heels, guys, because my outfit is so oversized. Wearing the Converse is actually going to... Sorry, just getting like texts from friends. Wearing the Converse is actually going to just... I just looked like a 12-year-old. I already look very young. So the heels are gonna finish that off. We're almost there. I'm getting a little nervous. Like, I'm usually, I don't know, I feel like nerves are good. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm, gonna do. But I feel like once the people start arriving, I'll be fine. But for right now, like, just being honest, I definitely feel a little bit nervous. Is it no parking before this or after this? I don't know. Like, when is it? I'm actually parking in front of my old nail salon. They haven't seen me in a bit, and they won't be seeing me because get into these press-ons. Why would I ever come to a nail salon ever again when press-ons are doing this? Please. Microphone, y'all, and they're gonna regret it. I started to create the content not because it was like the fun thing to do and it was like something I was so great at and I knew I was gonna be successful at it. I actually started creating content because I was coming out of a very, very toxic relationship. I was finding myself to be a single mom. I wasn't planning on being a single mom ever. I didn't know how to navigate it, and what was going on in my relationship I felt was really unique. To the point where I felt like my closest friends weren't understanding what I was trying to tell them. So I said, you know what, I'm not going to sit quiet about it. I'm going to just talk about it on the internet, which is, I'm Caribbean, Haitian specifically, and we don't share things like that. We don't get on the internet and just talk and like put your business out there and do whatever. But I was feeling like somebody else has got to be feeling the way I am. Someone else has got to be experiencing what I am. And lo and behold and lo, they were. So many people were, and a lot of people ended up connecting with my story, with what I was sharing. And so